Mr. Gosar is next.
Along those lines, I'd like to address this to Mr. Connor. In regards to those water settlements, we have to look at the Navajo Generating Station. Located in northern Arizona, it serves the energy supply for the delivery of the Central Arizona Project water, and the largest ownership percentage belongs to the U.S. Bureau of Reclamation, 24.3%. It also serves a major source of electrical energy for power consumers in the Arizona, California, and Nevada. NGS is unique in that it is located on the Navajo Nation lands. The various leases and grants required for the station, coal supply, railroad, and transmission systems will expire within the next 10 years. There are a number of environmental regulations under development in the process of implementation that would require significant capital investment by the station owners. The most significant issues are with the NGS owners today is the Clean Air Act, Regional Hazing Act, or the BART determination. The question of what will constitute BART for NGS and the timing of the installation of the corresponding equipment could pose a real threat to continued operations of that station. Should the EPA determine the selective catalytic reduction, the SCR, in the baghouse for NGS, and that these equipment must be installed within the 5-year compliance deadline, specifically in the BART process, the NGS owners will be faced with the decision to invest over $1 billion at the time when the renewal of the leases and grants remain uncertain. It is possible that the owners will not be willing to make such a large investment with such uncertainty concerning the future of this station. Even if the owners approve the investment, the cost of these controls will have a significant impact on the water delivery costs for the customers of CAP. Reclamation has the responsibility for the extension of the water service contract for the Navajo Generating Station, while the BIA is the lead on the additional land transmission agreements. Coal lease extensions are also underway in a separate process involving the Office of Surface Mining and the BIA. Given the interrelation of these agreements, the operator has encouraged a unified and coordinated process for negotiating extensions in order to avoid duplicative requirements and streamline decision-making. It is currently unclear how the Department of Interior will proceed with the extensions of the water, land, and transmission agreement. My then question is, where is the Department of Interior in the process of determining how to proceed with contract extensions for Navajo Generating Station, and how is the Bureau of Reclamation involved in this decision?
That's a very good question and a very complicated question, and you identified all the different competing values at stake, and this is a very tough issue for us. But with respect to the issue of where we are in the decision-making process, the stakeholders have asked for a coordinated process, and that's what we are trying to give them. They had asked for a coordinated one EIS to address all these issues, and we're not going to do that route, but we are going to coordinate our actions so that we can come up with a comprehensive solution. That's what we're shooting for. So we are working under departmental guidance. Reclamation is obviously taking a lead role given our interest in the generating station itself, as well as the water supply contract that is looking for a renewal. So we are working with the other project owners and trying to work our way through maybe some type of proposal that will address the issues in the BART process, which is led by EPA. And if we get some kind of timing with respect to that that might be workable, and we're just in the middle of discussions right now, and there's been some proposals and people are looking at those proposals, but I think that's kind of fundamental till we start working back on the timelines for the extension of water service contracts, right-of-way agreements, of which we are not completely, we the department are not. The Navajo Nation has a very strong interest that we have to work with through on what they want to give it for right-of-ways and the coal lease agreements itself. So it's a step-by-step process that we're trying to look at all in one view. And the best I could tell you right now is that we're fully engaged. We are coordinating as a department in our approach on NGS, and we're working closely with the stakeholders.
With that being said, completing these agreements is critical for the continued operations at NGS. And it seems that a consolidated Department of Interior process to extend the various pieces needed for continuing operations would be the most efficient path forward. Will you commit to work with us to ensure that these extensions move forward in a unified and timely fashion?
That's our goal, and I commit to working with you through that process. Absolutely.
Thank you.